Greetings, this is the Baron, and here we are in the second round of the Final Four for the 4th edition Sealed in Our Homes sealed event. And we have Noah versus Paul D. Let's get it on.
I'm glad we're finally getting to the conclusion of this.
I know, it's been a long
endless tournament.
I know, and still people had a few games to finish, but I was like, we just did 3 weeks, we can't
I know.
go for longer.
When I spend $100 on worthless cards, like I want to make them.
No, we get the games in, yeah.
Yeah.
And it has been quite a journey. The winner here will play David Third for the championship round. Paul D playing a swamp off the bat, Noah Mountain. He slipped in some beta mountains, looks like. Paul D went the same way I did. Just nice 4th edition lands. Ironclaw Orcs, 2/2, scared of big things. Okay. And it's funny, man. It's funny. Dwarven Warriors, 1/1, and he's got the Cane ability. He can make something that's power 2 or less unblockable. Great card. I want to do something with him one day. I don't know what. Orcs come in, slap Paul down to 4/2 from the 18, and then Noah follows up with a Brassclaw Orcs. 3/2, also scared of things. Scared of kobolds. I don't know. Urg Raiders, 2/3. This card seems play actually, like Suicide Black or, just black aggressive builds. But in here, it's a powerhouse. Coming out nice and early, 2/3. Noah stays aggressive. Poldy makes a block with the Raiders, taking out the Ironclaw. And plays an Orcus Veteran now. 2/2 can get first strike. Also scared of things. Scared of anything bigger than 1. So Noah's playing all these orcs and goblins and trolls, oh my. But they're all scared of those Urg Raiders who slap them down to 18. Ooh, and a Crimson Manticore. 2/2 flying. Can ping an attacker or a blocker by paying a red and tapping them. So that's some nice trick to have up your sleeve in this format here. So let's see if it comes into any use. Just having a flyer is good. 2/2 flyer strong. Why not? I mean, he's going against... but he's getting smacked down to 10 already. And Hammered Warrior. 3/3 sort of hexproof. You can pay a blue to tap him, and he gets hexproof. And Fountain of Youth. 0 drop. Pay 2 tap, gain a life. Good card. Good card. Hell, I think Fountain of Youth could see play, a lot more often, actually. How many times does a game come down to just a couple life? I get, who's going to use a card slot for it? But, come on. Fountain of Youth, man. It's with Greed, it's a free card every 2 turns. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. Vampire Bats on Poldy's side. 0/1 flyer, you can pump them up for up to 2, paying black. You can pump them in toughness, +1/+0, or power rather, +1/+0. And coming in again from Noah, big swing here. Paul D doesn't have a lot of options. I mean, I guess he's got a couple tricks up his sleeve, hopefully. Putting the Manticore in front of something here, the Brassclaws, and he's eating 5, brings him to 5. And Noah follows up with a Fireball for 5. Oh, wow. That is game number 1. It's done. Noah, 1-0. Yikes. That was fast. All right. I mean, and he stayed on the aggressive the whole time. And you just hammer him down from 20 to nothing. All right. Poldy starts off. Initiates of the Ebon Hand. 1/1. You can filter any color mana into black. Noah drops that Fountain of Youth again. Nice and early. But the Initiates bring him down to 19. Whew. Man, that was exciting. That was an exciting game. And this is already an exciting game. This Fountain of Youth, I think, might give Noah, quite an advantage here. Ooh, and Flood. Yikes. Alright, 2 blue, tap down a non-flyer. Not this turn, though. Eating damage goes to 18. Brothers of Fire here. 2 red and a colorless. Pings target creature or player and does damage to you. So he has the mana to activate it next turn, not this turn. And Flood can only stop one of these guys right now. So if he wanted to get super aggressive, he could deal damage and then attack for one. But not anymore. 2/3 Wall of Spears. I mean, I love that art in Wall of Spears. I think I opened it up. The first Magic product I ever bought was a starter deck of 4th edition. And in that pack, it was a starter deck. Comet Medic. In that starter deck, I remember I got a Wall of Spears and a Throne of Bone. That's all I really remember about that starter deck. And those 2 cards alone, it really captured my attention. I was like, that is such cool art. I know Wall of Spears is goofy. He's a guy in a pile of spears, and Throwing a Bone is kind of like Skeletor-y. But you know what? I dig that. I do. Amulet of Krug. 2 mana, pay 2, tap it for damage. That's huge. But yeah, the artwork, you know, people talk about it all the time that without the art, this game would never be what it is. And 100% that's true. And I am such a fan of the old art. I can't stand all the new stuff. And I love Old School. Absolutely love it. It's this art, man. This art really gets me. Sorry, I missed a bunch of what happened there. I was just reminiscing. Hopefully enough came up on the screen that you were able to follow along. And if not, you know, I hope you're enjoying yourself anyway. Listen to me ramble on. Oh, Hammered Warrior. 3/3 Sword of Hexproof. Out again. And what a beat stick that is. Man, you saw me play in this tournament. I had nothing with a power toughness over 1 except my 2 cards. But these guys are dropping, you know, strong things left and right. Combat Medic is kind of cool. Ooh, Drain Life. Taking out the Hammered Warrior. Alright, that's nice. That puts Poldy up to 23. He's got his combo out. He's got his 5 mana, 1 damage, no repercussion combo of paying 3 for 1 damage with the Brothers of Fire and 2 to prevent it with the Combat Medic. Ooh, Wall of Air, 1/5 flyer. Of course, that Paul D 1 damage 5 mana combo is all negated by the Amulet of Krug, and then Noah can net +1 with that that Fountain of Youth. Ooh, Feral Zealot. 2/2. If he gets through, he could Lightning Bolt a creature, which is kind of cool. So that's strong, especially since we know he has the the Dwarven Warriors in this deck that lets you get by. Oh, and yeah, that'll help him get this Phantom Monster out of the sky. 3/3 flyer. What a beat stick, especially in this format. I keep saying that, but it's true. It's a solid card. So it looked like Paul did exactly that. He pinged Noah down for 1 at the end of his turn. He's prevented 2 damage from this Phantom Monster, so only took 1, drops to 22. That's the Power Combat Medic. Ooh, Fallen Angel. Talk about art, man. Look at that art. I love it. I absolutely love this card. This is the kind of card that makes you fall in love with the game. It really is. And Fallen Angel, man. I want to make some kind of deck with her. Maybe Breeding Pit. I don't know. Kobolds. We'll figure it out. I want to slam someone to death with a Fallen Angel, for sure. I'm going to make the habit one day. Right now, the only thing she's in is my Black Singleton Old School. I hope she's still in there. I don't even know for sure that she is. But she's coming in here at no for 3, which is, I don't want to say brave, because, yeah, block with Wall of Air and Poldy sacks to make his guy a 5/4. The Amulet is preventing 1 damage to the wall, but the Brothers of Fire do that damage right back, taking the Wall of Air out of the sky. Poldy follows up with a Brassclaw Orcs on his side, and at the end of the turn, Noah gains a life, puts him up to 23. But you know what? That flyer is out. That 5 defense flyer is gone. Ooh, he throws a net on the Fallen Angel. So Poldy's got to pay the casting cost to remove a counter, and until those counters are gone, the Angel is stuck tapped. So that's 2 black and 3 per counter. That's rough. But he does drop a Vampire Bats. That could fly through here. Not with an untapped Phantom Monster. And yeah, it's completely negated also by that Krug and the what do you call the Fountain of Youth? But at least he makes him use the fountain, to puts it to work, not just gaining. Makes him stay neutral. Okay, Phantom Monster came on again, prevents some damage, take some damage, goes down to 17. Yikes, 17 and 24 right now. End of turn. takes the counter off. Is that what happened right there? No, he just... Yeah, that's what's happening right now. There you go. Ooh, he drops an Annual of Krug himself. That's nice because he's limited right now with his combat medic by the 2 white mana he can produce. Now with the amulet, you can pay any 2 mana to prevent a 3rd damage. So it kind of fully negates that Phantom monster. And... Okay, looks like he gained a life at the end of the turn. I think he tapped down that Brassclaw Orcs with the Flood. What do we need to see next? Red-blue. Wow. Paul D. Brave with 3 colors. Noah managed to squeeze it through with 2. No, Paul D. prevents 2 damage here from that Phantom monster. Takes 1, goes to 15. End of turn, removes a counter. Down to 1 here. 1 counter on that Fallen Angel. And she'll be set free once that's gone. Dwarven Warriors, there it is. So he can now make that Zealot unblockable on his next turn. And Lightning Bolt that Phantom monster out of the sky, and then next turn even take care of that Wall of Spirits if we wanted to. Would just make Noah occupy all his blue mana into Flood. And it looks like here, like Flood tapped down 2 creatures, and the bats are coming in by themselves. And yep, and I guess he gains a life at the end of the turn again, and he goes to his turn. Still attacking with that Phantom monster. I guess he has to now, right? So Poldy goes down to 12. He had to take it because he needs that mana untapped to remove that last net counter off of his Fallen Angel. And ooh, heavy hitter. We see a 6/6 trample Org, scared of big things. A lot of things scared of things on that side of the board. But Org gets the job done. Gets the job done. Okay, that Angel is finally free, and there's nothing untapped in the sky to stop it. Full swing, full sack wouldn't really give him the game here, but it would do a lot of damage. That looks like was that a Flood tapping? And a full swing, it looks like. Yeah, he didn't give the Zealot unblockable. He just came in with everything. Org is blocking the Zealot. The Wall of Spears blocks the Brothers of Fire. And so that's still plenty of damage coming through. Pole's going to prevent damage to his Brothers of Fire. So that'll keep them alive. He's going to sack the Zealot to the Angel, make it a 5/4. Pump 2 mana into the bats, the Vampire Bats, for a heavy swing here. So it's 5, 6, 7, 8 damage coming through. No prevent 1, I guess. Yeah, that's what he's going to do. So he's taking 7. Drops down to 19. Wow. Wow. What a heavy hit that was. There's now nothing to stop that Org from coming through. Ooh! Ooh! COP red. Look at that. Wow. I spoke too soon. Alright, we now see his plan for that Org. Ooh, and a Fireball. 3 to the Brothers of Fire and 3 to the Combat Medic. So that'll take them both out. Best he could do is prevent 1 with the Amulet, and that's not going to cut it. So off they go. I assume he sacks them to the Fallen Angel in response to the Fireball, actually, just in case anything wacky happened. But then he goes back to his turn. And Noah's at 19. Poldy no longer has those dweebs in play to sack for that big Fallen Angel swing. But he's going to come in with another full swing, it looks like. Right? The Org can't really stop any of this, can he? Or he can. He can. He could get in front of the Dwarves for sure. I don't know about the Brassclaws. I forgot what their power toughness is. But damage is dealt, goes down to 11, and a Crimson Manticore comes out. 2/2 flyer, can ping attacker or blocker. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Ooh, a lot of mana tapped on Noah's side. What are we going to see? Mishra's War Machine, 5/5 banding. During your upkeep, you need to discard a card, or it's tapped and lightning bolts you. 3 damage to the face. So that is rough, but There's a reason the card was printed, and this is it right here, because nothing on that side of the table, well, yeah, I mean, the Fallen Angel can, but then it's got to stay back. It'd have to stand defense. And then you need to have the creatures alive, 2 more creatures, no, just one. 1 creature alive to sacrifice to it to make it a trade. The Angel comes in by herself, though. She's a 3. Did a full sack. He can get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this is... No, he's got the Amulet of Krug and the Fountain of Youth. There's only 2 mana, so it's only one or the other. Alright, so he's preventing 1. And... looks like he made a block. Okay, so he blocked the... blocked with the Phantom Monster, prevented the damage, and then Paul sacked the creature to buff him, to keep him alive, and get the kill. So... okay. I forgot he had the Phantom Monster over there. Orcs getting tapped. I guess so we can come in with that Org. Or he's changed his mind. Yeah, I don't think the Orc can stop him, does he? I don't think it matters. Ooh, that's what it's about. It's about that Mishra's War Machine coming in for 5. Okay, he's going to throw the Dwarf in front of it and then feed it to the Angel, I guess. Drops a Mountain. Looks like he has no cards in hand, actually. I think Paul's just top decking here. And Noah's tapping out some dudes on the ground. And Paul's coming in for the swing. And we see an Amulet stopping 1 damage. He's still taking plenty. Drops him down to 5. Yikes. Wow. He gains a life at the end of Paul's turn. Puts him up to 6. That Angel could end it next turn now. Noah, I mean, if you can get rid of that COP red, it'd be one thing, but all he has is that War Machine doing damage right now, and that's not going to cut it. I mean, crazy things can happen. An unsummoned can change this whole game. If it comes through, Paul eats it, prevents the 1, actually, dropped him down to 6. Another Hammered Warrior for Noah. Doesn't fly, though. He needs a flyer. And he doesn't have it. So let's see. Is there something else up his sleeve, or is this going to be game 2? Comes in with the flyers, all 3, and the Brassclaws. No tap on change of phase there. So all coming in. Noah's making his decisions. And Paul just sacks all 3 to the Angel, and that should end it. Yeah, that's it. That's game 2. So it's now 1-1, and we're going to see a game 3. Wow, this is great. This is exciting. Ooh, early Fountain of Youth on Noah's side. So that could be trouble. And we saw him at, how much life he gained last game off that thing, and this time he's got it out early. So boom, he's at 21. And he's got both his mana colors now. He's not, screwed out of 1 or nothing. Paul has 1 of 3. Okay, now 2 of 3. Ooh, Hypnotic Spectre, though. That's a quick Spectre. And that is... no one needs an answer, or that thing will just tear him apart. He's got 4 mana. What can he do with it? Ooh, Phantom Monster. 3/3 flyer. That's the answer you needed, Noah. You pulled it out. Initiates of the Ebon Hand on Paul's side. And COP red out nice and early, so that Fireball's not coming at your face. That Org is not going to be as scary. But, wow, he kept that Spectre back. Oh, not anymore. He's coming in for 3. He's getting on the offense. But he follows up with a Dragon Whelp. 2/3 flyer can get pumped for up to 3, or even more, but he dies after 3. Wow. It's like they're playing different decks of this game. Brothers of Fire, like they're playing with good cards. Brothers on Fire on Paul's side, that at least can make it a trade with the hippie on these 3 toughness creatures. But wow. Phantom Monster comes in, drops Paul down to 14 now, and Noah follows that up with a Hammered Warrior, a 3/3 sort of untargetable hexproof kind of guy. Shroud, hexproof, I don't know what it is, but either way, you're not going to bolt it. Feral Zealot on this side now. Ooh. And that Dragon Whelp, he can't go on the offense as long as Paul has 1 mana untapped, because you got the COP red on that side. But the Phantom Monster's doing work. Coming in again, do more work. Throws the hippie in front of him. Is he going to use the brothers to finish off the Phantom Monster, or is he just going to let it live? Alright, he's doing it. So the trade happens. He takes the 1 from the brothers, drops it down to 13. But that blue 3/3 mini is out of the sky. And this red army on Noah's side, it just means Paul has to keep 2 mana untapped. That's all it means. The Hammered Warrior is another matter, but it's crazy over here. And Noah's up to 22 because of that Fountain of Youth, and Paul D is almost half dead, even though he has these crazy defense set up. Oh man, Sarah Angel, what? Look at the ringers they're pulling in. Are you kidding me? This guy's got hippies and Sarahs. The other guy's got Phantom Monsters and Dragon Whelps and Hammered Warriors. What'd I get? I got lucky if I got a Script Sprite. But that is strong. Paul D with a Sarah Angel flying in the sky. I mean, the Whelp could take care of it. So it's kind of doing nothing right now. Unless Paul will need what? 6 red mana to full brothers out the Dragon Whelp? That's probably not going to happen. He probably doesn't have 6 mountains in the deck. So that Sarah's just stuck there. But as long as it is, Noah's stuck with 2 red mana he can't really use. But he can gain a life at the end of the turn. Can do that. Wow. Alright. Gains up to 1, goes up to 24 here. Draws his card for turn. And can't tell how many cards are in his hand. Looks like 4 maybe. I wonder what he's holding on to. Yikes. Maybe he's holding on to low toughness creatures and he's afraid to play them because the brothers are out there. Yeah, at the end of the turn, he activates the Brothers of Fire, I guess, there. No, he's still at 13. I don't know what happened. I don't know how he lost a life. Ooh! Catapult for 10! Oh, yikes. That means that's 5 and 5 to both his creatures. It doesn't target, so the Hammered Warriors are out of here. The Sarah gets to come through, and that is a beefy backhand, knocking Noah down to 15. Yikes, and he's got a clear board. He's got that with Fountain's all he's got, and now he's got a War Machine. Okay, 5/5 Bander. It doesn't fly. You're not stopping the Sarah anymore, man. Although, I don't know how Paul's going to stop that. Or does he need to? He's got 3 turns of it. I don't know. He could throw the guys in front of it. 1, 2, 3, and that Sarah could bring it right home for him. So no one needs an answer, or needs a flyer, or he needs something. Red, blue. What was that? He's discarding to his War Machine because he doesn't want to eat the Lightning Bolt, and it would tap him. So he needs to keep swinging in with that thing. And a War Machine, if there's no reason to hold it back, or else you're just discarding a card every turn for no reason. But he comes in for the 5, drops Pull down to 8, then casts an Orcus Veteran. But Noah, man, you need some non-red cards out there. You need, I guess blue. You already got 2 colors, so you need some blue meanies. Show me like a Mahamoti Jin. That would really end this game fast in your favor. But gets smacked down again by that Sarah. Gains a life at the end of the turn. Puts him back up to 8. So he's got 3 turns left on this clock. And unless he could come up with something else. But now with that War Machine making him discard cards, every card he plays has to, make a significant, effect on the battlefield. Because you can't just play all your cards. You need to pitch them. Prodigal Sorcerer here. See, that's probably a bad play. That's probably something you should just discard. But I get it. You needed a non-red source, but he just got Brother to Fire right out of here. So that's rough. That's rough. Combat Medic now on Paul D's side with 3 white open, so he's not afraid of anything anymore. He comes in. Comet Medic prevents the damage. Keeps, I guess, the brother alive. Yep. That Sarah brings you down to 2. Sarah and the Zealot. Oh, man. You gain a life from your fountain. And you gotta draw something here. You gotta make it matter. Come in for 5. Do you have a lightning bolt? It doesn't matter. You blocked with the Combat Medic. And what are we gonna see? Nothing. That's game. He calls it. Poldy gets it. 2-0. Wow. What a conclusion to this epic match. This Final Four qualifier here. And that's it. That means Paul D is going to face off with David Third for the finals, for the conclusion of the 4th edition Sealed in Our Home tournaments. I hope you enjoy the show. Next week will be the final round. And hey, if you like what you see, please remember to like and subscribe. If you really dig me, check me out on Patreon, Baron Nick. This is the Baron, and I'm done here.